Those ads, we're back and it's tied up 20-20 in the HTC best of 69. Make sure you're hashtagging that anytime you're talking about this on Twitter so we can always get involved with the conversation. Spawning here in the bottom right corner of the map. The map's called Mesozoic. We'll explore it in a second. Because WTF, it's tied up 20-20. Liquid Snute.
In the top left, as the red Terran, it's Liquid Bunny.
Alright, I still want to stress, guys, we know viewer numbers are fluctuating like crazy. I really want to give away that HTC camera. It looks like some good shit, and you guys can get it for free, as long as you win the raffle. So, tell your friends to come watch, hang out the stream. And apparently, we need to give some respect and love to the Templar, who's been live reporting on all these games. I have not actually looked at Team Liquid, or really Twitter, or anything much. It's taking all my energy just to focus on the game, and if I have any other tabs open on my browser, I'm just gonna go full ADD and be like staring at Imgur while like a fight's going on. I've got horse blinders on for the internet right now, guys. But we do have some donations. This map is really cool, but we do have some donations because it has once again driven the prize pool up for these two players. We're almost at $3,000 raised today. $20.20 from Segalian. Or Segalion, I don't know which. It says 20-20 hype. Hendari sends $20 in. It says Bunny ties it up. Here's a 20, hoping $13.80 goes to Bunny. Hashtag Terran forever. And last but not least, Benito's with a $5 donation, and he simply says, I like StarCraft.
I like StarCraft too.
And one request from me, guys. Can you please not spam the chat? My mom bought me this new laptop, and it gets really hot when the chat's being spammed. Now my leg's getting hurt because it's getting so hot. Please, if you don't want me to get burned, then don't spam the chat. Thank you.
And thank you to Joseph for the $5 donation on a completely serious note.
What? I was being serious. I had.
Oh, I'm sorry.
My laptop's burning my leg right now, Zombie Grub.
Oh God, maybe you should.
It's so hot I could boil water and cook some copy pasta in it.
That was a good one.
Alright, so Mesozoic is kind of an interesting looking map. It's got that sort of weird... It's like... I almost feel this is redundant, the second entrance to the natural, because it's right next to the regular entrance to the natural. But I can see some ways that it could affect things when it comes to all-ins. Third base looks a little bit uncomfortable as there's so many entrances to it. But once again, this is kind of just like one wide ramp split twice. So again, nothing like think to infernal pools for a moment, guys. It's really not that crazy. But this is Rock Tower. You can knock this down and make it so one less entrance, or leave it open for a quicker fourth if you go that direction instead of the middle. Middle has got gold by the looks of it. Watchtower as well. I don't know. All in all, this looks like a map that I can see these two playing macro on. But then again, they're playing macro all the time, so that's like the safe bet, right?
Yes, it is.
It's
like literally the safe bet.
It's like I bet Riff can cast with Zombie Grub next time they cast. Like, oh, what do you know? What a surprise!
I would probably, betting scandal that one. Just be
Really?
like, oh, I'm sick today. Taking some change. I'm just kidding. I don't approve of that behavior.
I'm sick today. Sick of being poor. Let's get these bets on.
Wow.
Match fixing scandals featuring Zombie Grub, the next Richard Lewis article. Watch out, ladies and gentlemen.
Excuse you.
Oh, excuse me. Alright, well, aliens are just posturing around, but there's not really anything for them to run in and kill.
No.
The spine crawler is an interesting choice out of Snute. It's not the first time we've seen him go for a spine crawler, but again, just that real extra measure to make sure that this doesn't get too out of hand.
Yeah, I mean, it's just so... It's like on Habitation Station. Like, this ramp is super small, so like a spine crawler is going to cover you for most direct engagements. But I guess that's like what the big dead space in the main kind of makes up for. Like, imagine Hellbat versus the Marines paired up with that medevac. You could kind of elevate her on top and it'd be no problem. This kind of looks like Echo's 3-base setup. Just a little well in between this natural and third.
Well, moving in for a bit of damage. Still no drones over here from the catch. Snute is only just recently going back to droning. Shout out to Ronin to Dreams, by the way, for the $3, 69 cent donation. Says, here's your Dirty Eastwards dollar bills in honor of maybe dinosaurs map, right? Right? Yes! Correct, I guess. Nice snipe on the Banshee. Good stutter step out of the Queens. 5 drones go down, minimal losses. And once again, the Hellions did not exactly pounce on this opportunity.
No, and it's going to be another macro game with, again, the the mutas before upgrades, which he's been doing for the past... He switched over after getting like the latest mutas possible almost every single game 10 hours ago. So...
You realize we'll never be able to say that again in a cast, right? Like, this is a once-in-a-lifetime moment.
Oh god, it's so difficult to keep track. But Tilo, like, is responding to tweets, right? He's like, to be honest, I'm having fun just enjoying this at a safe distance. And I'm like, what if that's what all of our other backup, like, casters are doing right now? Like, they're all awake, but they're like, oh, this is too hilarious. Like, let's just pretend we're all asleep. That's not hope. Guys, help us.
We got a $3 donation, but I'm not going to read it out because it says something mean about Obama. Even though I'm not American, I don't think I need to read that. But the Swarm Host Club puts $10 in. It says, go Snute. I love that. The Swarm Host Club.
All their members are called locusts.
No, all their members are never used anymore. Awkward. Actually, it was impressive when Snute tried to pull out Swarm House for the Scrap Station game. I thought that was a really cool idea. But depots are down. Bunny, please. Actually, he's not going to do anything with this. Snute is forced to just kind of disengage.
It was more of like, you're in here with me, and I'm not in here with you, so...
Yeah, that's a great quote.
Yeah, a little bit nicer for Bunny that time. It does take a little bit of a lead. I mean, he does have the worker lead. You know, third base nice and secure. Everything's looking quite dandy for Bunny.
Oh, wow. You know what? That trolley donation from the Obama kid puts the donations at $2,999.76. I'm not even kidding. Oh, actually, this fixes it. Furkrag TV, $5 says, let's make it 40-40. You couldn't possibly go 40-40 in a best of 69, though, my friend. I'm sorry. 35 is when you win. If you want to keep going 40-40, you're doing it without us. I don't want to cast beyond 35. But that's cool. That puts the prize pool over $3,000 for these guys now. That is sick.
Damn! In the course of 10 hours, we raised another prize pool.
Yeah, pretty much. Yo, I'm gonna tell the winner, they better use that money to fly to Toronto, right? And come to our live events. Like, stipulation, guys. The mistake you made was letting Rifkin handle the money. See, must be used for plane ticket.
Pushing on a creep's a little bit dangerous, but he's doing a really nice job of cleaning, like, almost all of it up.
What am I gonna not really get planted in, but Snute just doesn't have the army supply to take this on. He's halved. He doesn't have effective supply. He doesn't have enough banelings. The Mutalisks have got no place to really fight in this situation. And he's just gonna have to. He's gonna have to just bleed out here towards this fourth. A little unfortunate because a couple of the queens are here, but it's the way the cookie crumbles.
It's the way the cookie crumbles. Coming in from the backside, just runs into a bunch of Hellbats. It's still a little unfortunate. The upgrades aren't even started for Snute on the 2-2, and just lost his fourth.
Even if he cleans up this wave of units, this front line attack, Bunny already knocked down the fourth, and he's got a rally coming, so it's just... I feel like Snute is in a pretty bad spot here on Mesozoic. Just like the dinosaurs, he's soon to die off.
Yeah, I feel like there was a better pun somewhere in there, you know? Like...
Just like the dinosaurs, God planted the bones to confuse the Jews.
What?
Have you not heard that theory? Okay, I don't want to get into it on stream. People get mad. It's just a joke.
I'm not.
It's sadly a real thing. We do have... The amount of banelings here is just not enough. I mean, like, even if the Widowmines were removed from the equation and it's just Marines, I feel like if Bunny just splits slightly, if he just splits slightly, He'll be okay.
Another case of Snute just being way behind on upgrades. So, I mean, even if he...
Oh, wrap it on the backside.
This is all nice positioning when he gets up behind like this, but what am I reached? It's just not enough.
Yeah,
Thor
I mean,
still
that was probably the best way Snute was going to get connected to the Bailings, too. Like, those hit so many Marines, they get some of the Widow Mines. And even in that best case scenario, it just wasn't enough. Sharp Rock 96, not sure if it's a resub or a new sub. Welcome. Thank you for subscribing.
I really wish it was just like an Easter egg of like a live dinosaur somewhere. There's not. Checked. Quite disappointed.
What would there be, like a T-Rex like on the map? Like,
yes, exactly. Just as there's a, you know, Arthas in King's Hedgehog.
you get like mule drop, you got T-Rex. Dude, the T-Rex comes sailing down on the mule like a surfboard in the sky.